Hello everybody, welcome back to Point Click Repeat. My name is Alan. We are playing Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers, and we are in a weird space right now where apparently they're denying Detective Mosley even exists. So, which is rather creepy. Now, I'm gonna level with everybody. I actually played through, or did like a playthrough video already that I'm not going to use because I was just spinning my wheels. I was not doing anything important or interesting. I couldn't figure out what to do. Now, I actually looked up what I need to write on here because I did remember reading about an infamous hard puzzle in this game, and it just so happens it's this one. It's the one of what do you write on the wall. Now, I didn't want to use any walkthroughs or anything, but I think in this case it was warranted because like I said, I wasn't doing anything interesting, and I'd rather just get through the game, finish it, and move on to another game. Not that I'm not enjoying this one. This one's fun. I like the storyline, even if it's a little tough to tell what to do sometimes. Like at first I thought the messages at the beginning that Grace gives you would be kind of a little clues on where to lead you, and they are, but sometimes there's no messages, and it's just like, okay, just go to a place and something will happen. So, that being said, I read up what I need to do, so just to kind of explain it, because I think it is, like, it's a decent puzzle. I don't want to say it's an unfair one, but it is a tough and, like, kind of a crazy one. So obviously you notice that DJ, which we assume is Dr. John, is used at the beginning of all these. Bring foot cash, which I believe is actually the knife. It's like that curvy knife. We want to do something similar. We want to tell Dr. John to bring something else, and the thing we want him to bring is I actually can't even remember how to pronounce it. It's like Seke Madul, and it's only really mentioned in the lecture that you fall asleep in. So, like I said, it's kind of a tough one to figure out. Also, you don't know that you need to make him bring this thing until you get to the point where you're supposed to do something with it. So, that being said, for the purposes of this video and going forward, I'm just going to do what needs to be done for this part. So, I was right with the brick, though. That's how we figured that out. Oh, we have to wait till the watchman's gone. Okay. Ooh, it's hot out. I'm also not sure if I'm supposed to do the conclave tonight thing. So clearly we got the snake tattoo painted on our chest, which is in preparation for this ritual. We got the snake bracelet as well. We just got this Rada drums thing that I think we'll need to use as well. That being said, oh, here he goes. Okay, get out of here. So I can I can deface the tomb. Okay.
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
Okay, so we want DJ. Bring. Oh boy, where's I? Can I look at the other? Oh, there we go. Alright, bring CK SEKE. This is why you need to know what the question mark ones are, because this one's CK ends with a Y. So we need to know that this is a Y, even though it's a question mark there. We figured it out. And then Madul. Where's the M? Oh, was M another one that we needed to... Oh yeah, harm. M-A-D-O-U, which is another one we needed to deduce. And then L... L-E. I think that's good enough. Pleased with his message, Gabriel tosses the brick down. Now if only DJ reads it in time. Well, we got the chime, so seems like we did what we needed to do. Also, it looks like the brick is no longer there, so that's good. Okie doke, so that's that puzzle. Like I said, I feel a little bad looking it up, but I was just I knew I had to start with DJ, right? Like that's all I could really deduce. It's like we're sending a message to Dr. John. I didn't know what I needed him to do. And again, I feel like it's one of those things where once you get to the point where you know you need a thing, then it doesn't like realistically make sense why you would go back and do it. Anyway, we're gonna keep going though. We need to figure out how to get into Mosley's office, but they are denying he ever existed. So, remember our friend Mr. Donut Man? Oh, right. Well, that was the whole... Remember how I was weirded out that they had donuts? I think in like the very first time we go to the police station, they have this guy come by and deliver donuts.
I get around the French Quarter. Used to be at Royal and Conti.
You say
we want him to go back there
to
distract the
That's right.
policeman.
Why don't you go back there?
Do you think? I've been kind of torn. Must be the weather. These thick clouds
Yes, I did
we had
figure it
all
out
week.
So this is a lot of this stuff you'll see in this video. I've already figured out. That's why it'll seem like I'm maybe going a bit quicker.
I definitely think you should go back to Royal and Conti.
Really? I'm glad you think so. I always liked that beat, but I thought I ought to give this a shot.
Oh, absolutely. The grass is always greener.
Exactly. You're right. I'm going back over there today.
Perfect. So we got him heading back there. So now we can head back there. There he is.
Hey, it's a beignet guy. He's back.
Yeah, donuts. Go get him.
Where?
Go also. I don't know why it always takes them so long. Also, they don't care that this stranger's... Well,
Grab me
I
3
guess
or 4, would ya?
not stranger.
Forget it, I'm broke.
Rats. You stay put. I'll be back in a minute.
Right. I ain't staying nowhere. And we got our key. Alright, and we need to find something in the drawer. There's a tracking device in the drawer. Perfect, let's get
This
it.
tracker might come in handy.
This device is called a tracker. Gabriel remembers a time when he and Mosley used it illegally with a couple of babes in a white convertible. Oh, those crazy kids. It operates as follows. A signal device attaches to an object, such as a car. The signal device emits a signal that appears on the tracker LED, allowing the object to be tracked. And these are the signal devices we get. You'd think that there'd be more to find in here, but I didn't find anything, so I think that's it. Yeah. So we're gonna just head back out. Oh,
Hey, get out of there, you.
okay.
Sorry, just looking for a restroom.
Like they already know, even though they're, you know, obviously being silenced by the evil voodoo people or whatever, I'm guessing. They already know who I am, so they know that, like, it's weird that I am, you know, saying, oh, I was just looking for a restroom. It's like, no, we know that you're friends with Mosley. Yeah, anyway. Right, so then we need to go, use our drum kit, as it were. This is our drum friend that we're gonna be like, see, we know drums too. Gabriel listens carefully to the drums and opens his Rada book to translate. There, you see this? This one's right in there. Right there. So we know that's part of it. And then I believe the next one... there we go. I was like, where's the page turn? So the next one is this. Yeah, it's right there. WTTW, whatever you want to call it. And then the next one, he just repeats, right? Yeah. So he's doing, there's the Call Conclave again. There's the Tonight. And I think it's this thing. Yeah, it's Swamp. Gabriel's translation of the drum code is correct. There'll be a conclave tonight in the swamp. That must be the bayou. Wow. Yeah, I just need to leave. Alright. So, you actually need to go to the Voodoo Museum. That's where Dr.
Hello,
John
Dr.
is, right?
John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Alright. There we go. Professor Hartridge said that in a voodoo, a small ritual coffin is called a seke majule. Seke majule. So this isn't here if you don't write that message. And there's like a clue that it gives you. If you talk to him, I can't remember what it is, but basically it tells you need to get him to bring something that he would take with him to, because you can try and like put the tracker on various things. I think you can try on him. Look on the snake. Anyway. It's really loud. Gabriel slips the signal device into the Seke Majule.
Can I assist you, Mr. Knight?
No.
No, just looking.
Bye.
I hate to rush you, Mr. Knight, but I am afraid I must close the museum early this evening. This is St. John's Eve, and it's getting on towards dusk. I have things I must do.
I see. No problem. I'll just...
Leave. Goodbye, Mr. Knight. May the spirits guard you well tonight.
Thanks. Right, so that's about as far as I got in the previous... before that, actually. Like, obviously I didn't have the Seke Majule to put the tracker on, but I was just going to so many locations trying to figure out what to do, how to find out where to get to, how to get to this, the place in the swamp. That being said, now we can go to the bayou. I hope. Because we have our snake thing on. We have a mask. I wonder if we need to put it on right now. Gabriel doesn't want to put that on until he finds the ritual. It doesn't look too comfortable. Okay, so we need to find the ritual first. It says made in Japan. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, must indeed. There we go. Gabriel pulls at the tracking device, hoping that the Seke Majule made it to the ritual and that this thing will work.
All right. There's a blip. They must be here with the Seke Madule.
Madule. Okay, so now I'm guessing I just follow... It's pointing north, so let's head that way. Gabriel hopes this tracking thing is working correctly. Agreed. Getting closer. Oh, now it's this way. Ha! Okay. Probably want our mask on now.
When in Rome. Here goes nothing.
Ooh, we stripped too.
Welcome, Brother Crocodile. Please join the other celebrants.
Yes, Dr. John. Brother Eagle.
But first, name the great serpent who crushes all in his coils.
Oh shit. Trivia. Damballa?
Damballa.
You are correct,
Oh,
Brother
they're gonna
Crocodile.
quiz me.
Who is the destroyer of men?
Oh. Okay, well, it's not the same guy. It's not Buddha, so I remember them talking about this thing.
Ogun Badagri.
Badagri.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Enjoy yourself well tonight.
Thanks. As long as there's no, caprice encore. I don't want to be a human sacrifice. It's chicken blood. Snake. What did you do to me? Oh. Well, this is the thing from my dream. So is this. It's all coming true.
Gabriel!
It's Getty. Oh.
Malia.
I can smell his blood in your veins.
No.
You cannot change your destiny or ours.
No.
I will find you. I will destroy you.
No!
Where is your necklace now, witch hunter? Where are your pretty gems?
Is that Malia saying that stuff? Okay, we're on to a new day. My last ally laid to waste, I ran towards the light. I prayed for one to change my path, to give me strength to fight.
Gabriel!
Oh, I made
Gabriel,
it back
wake
home
up!
somehow.
Ow, my head.
It's about time. I've been trying to wake you for hours. There's no time to lose.
I had another dream.
It wasn't a dream, believe me. Now come on, get dressed.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to remember. Something about Malia.
She's the head priestess of the voodoo cartel. They're responsible for the murders. They've been doing it for years.
Malia? Last night she was the leopard. Like in my dreams, Grace.
I know. Those dreams were a warning. Now come on, get dressed.
How do you know?
But last night, Malia changed. She became
Grace a part
someone,
of this?
something else. And then I blacked out, I think. How did I get home?
I followed you last night. I had my doubts about the Gettys. Did you know that they arrived in New Orleans in 1800? Just in time for the voodoo influx. I knew you were going to try to sneak into a ceremony last night, so I followed you. Lucky for you that I did. If you'd been left at the circle last night, I don't know what she would have done to you.
You're wrong. Malia wouldn't hurt me.
What about Tetelo?
Tetelo. They were chanting that last night. That's the name from Gunter's journal. The woman who took the talisman.
Yes. Gabriel, it's your destiny you're facing. You can't just blunder your way through this or you'll end up dead. Tetelo will be after you now. You have to call your great uncle in Germany.
Uncle Wolfgang?
Yes. He knows more about this than we do.
Okay, I'll call him. But Malia isn't responsible for those things, Christ. It's that spirit, that Loa. It's Tetelo.
Yeah. Possession is convenient that way. Call Wolfgang, Gabriel. I'll be in the shop.
Okie dokie. Well, we gotta call Wolfgang. Let's do a quick save. Day 7. I still have it written down here somewhere. Okie doke.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
This is Gabriel Knight. Can I speak to Wolfgang, please?
Ja, Herr Knight. Einen Moment, bitte.
Gabriel, it's so good to hear your voice. I had such a dream last night.
There's a good reason for that, Uncle Wolfgang. We need to talk.
Gabriel fills in Wolfgang on the events of the previous evening.
Oh, it is even worse than I thought.
You bet it is. We have to talk about what I'm supposed to do.
Oh boy. I think we just want to get to the basics.
Tell me about
Or the
Tetelo.
special stuff.
Well, from your description
He's got
of
the
the
same hair as
ritual last night, I'd say that Gunther's mistress, Tetelo, is now the primary Loa for the Gedde tribe. It seems she still controls them by possessing her female descendants and speaking through them. Do you remember in Gunther's journal he said that Tetelo was possessed by her father's Loa during the killings in Charleston?
This sounds similar, but Tetelo has obviously become a much more powerful Loa than her father ever was. Probably because of the added power of the talisman.
Tell me more about Tetelo.
I believe she truly loved Gunther. After all, she was raised to be her father's daughter. Their religion was not a choice she made, but a duty she endured. How can she be blamed for that? The spirit she has become, that is a different matter. It is utterly evil. I am certain that the lower Tetela bears little resemblance to the woman Tetela was before the burning in Charleston.
Tell me more about Tetelo.
She once was a beautiful and intelligent woman, and she probably did not deserve Gunther's betrayal. But the Tetelo we fight now is more akin to her tribe's dark gods than to anything human in nature.
Tell me more about Tetelo.
She once was a beautiful and
Let's talk about the talisman.
I myself have only seen it in old sketches and paintings, and in my dreams. It was in the family for centuries before Tetelo took it. It is believed to be as old as the role of Schattenjäger itself. The talisman has genuine power. I don't know how or why, but it is so. The Schattenjägers swore to use the power for good, never for evil. For defense, not offense. Since it fell into Tetlo's hands, I'm afraid to think what the power has been used for, or what it will be used for in the future. With the talisman, Tetlo has all the power and we none. The only possible way to fight her is to regain the talisman. Then we will at least be on more equal footing.
Did we figure out what Schattenjäger was?
What can you tell me about Schattenjägers?
Yes, of course. I sometimes forget how little you know of the family, Gabriel. I never understood how Heinz could allow his sons to remain ignorant. But now is not the time for that discussion. Schattenjäger is really two words in English, Gabriel. Schatten
Shadow
means
hunters.
shadow, and
Cool.
Jäger means hunter.
Shadow Hunter.
Yes, shadow hunter.
Cool.
How can we regain the talisman?
We've been searching for the talisman for years, ever since we lost it. It's a terrible thing to know that something powerful that was entrusted to us is in the wrong hands. The talisman is probably buried with Tetelo's remains. That's what gives her Loa so much power.
How would we find Tetelo's remains?
Ha! We have pondered that question a long time, the Ritas. There are two probabilities. The first is that her remains are with the tribe at their current location. The other is that the remains were returned to a sacred place near the tribe's original homeland. We've tried to locate Tetlo's African homeland, but Gunter says so little in his journal about her tribe, and slaving records are practically non-existent. Also, Tetlo's tribe was utterly destroyed in its African form in the late 17th century. There was nothing like a census in Africa then. As for the other idea, we had no clue as to where Tetlo's people went after fleeing Charleston, until now.
Let's discuss the possible African homeland.
All right. Have you learned anything that might help us locate it?
I spoke with the Professor Hartridge, unfortunately for him. He thinks the tribe's name was Agri, and that they lived near the Fon tribe in what is now called the People's Republic of Benin.
That is incredible, Gabriel. I must go research this new information in my library right now.
Wait, what should I do?
Stay low. If you get a chance, you might look into the possibility that Tetlo's remains are somewhere in New Orleans. But don't try to broach their private areas without my assistance, Gabriel. You will make a fine Schattenjäger, but only if you are not dead.
Sure, I'll wait.
Bye then, Gabriel. And remember, if you need a place of safety, come to Schloss Ritter.
Goodbye, Uncle Wolfgang.
Okey doke. Flashlight on the dresser. I see that before.
I might need a flashlight.
Okay, well, things are starting to pick up. Alright, June 24th, 1993. There's nothing about the voodoo murders case in the paper today. Gabriel finds a humorous tidbit under the Life is Stranger Than Fiction column. Apparently there were reports of ghosts in the Bayou St. John last night. Various people called the newspaper with stories about hearing strange noises and seeing weird lights over the swamp. Some folks claim it's the ghost of Marie Laveau. The paper relates it to similar delusions that crop up every Halloween. Gabriel's horoscope today reads, "Wise is the warrior who knows when to fight and when to get the hell out of Dodge."
God help me, I'm actually starting to listen to this guy.
Okie doke. So, let's check in with Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
Any messages?
Do you have messages for me?
Nope.
Damn it. Can you
Could you do some
research
with...
anything?
Sure.
Nope.
I
Okay.
can't think of...
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Thought that would give me some direction, but it didn't. So, let's head out.
I'm going out for a bit.
Be careful.
And let's go to the cemetery. Let's hope maybe there's a new message. But that's the one I rewrote, yeah. Okie doke. Ooh. Beneath the plate is a button. Let's press that button. Gabriel noticed a faint sound of breaking glass. My goodness.
Dang. You'd think there'd be a light.
Good thing we have that flashlight. Oh, you have to like move it around? Weird. That's a button to escape, it looks like. Okay, what are we looking for? Is it that thing? Drawer is marked with a pattern like the Veve. Let's open it. Mosley! No!
Shit, I dropped my flashlight.
Huh?
Oh. Sometime later.
Ouch, my head. What the hell was that?
jeez. Who the heck hit me? I don't like this. Mosley's gone. There's a wallet in the drawer. It must have fallen from Mosley's jacket when the body was moved. It's a man's wallet. Sure is. There's nothing written on the wallet. Gabriel opens the wallet and finds some ID belonging to Mosley and an American's Repressed card. American's Repressed. Oh, it's a credit card. Like American Express. That's silly. Okay. Is there anything else we need in here? I'm guessing can't open any of the other drawers. Or maybe can. There's probably just nothing in them. Oh, God. Mostly dust and bones. Well, certainly we don't need to open all of them. I don't want to. See all these corpses. So let's get out of here. Okay, well, that's creepy. I think on that note, might be a good time to end the video. R.I.P. Mosley. Sorry that he had to die this way. Thanks for watching again, everyone, and we'll see you next time on Point Click Repeat. Bye-bye.